The S22, the S22, the S22 Plus, and the S22 Ultra is on sale. $6.99, Amazon and Best Buy. $7.99, only $100 more for the Plus version. It was $200 more. It was $7.99 for the regular, $9.99 for the Plus, and $11.99 for the Ultra. It's now $6.99 for the regular, $7.99 for the Plus, and I honestly can't remember if it was $9.99 or $1,099 for the Ultra. I just cannot remember. So I believe the Plus was kind of in that middle section of probably not being sold is great. So that's why they have an even better deal on the Plus right now. So if you want a little bit of a bigger screen and bigger battery, go for the Plus version, only $100 more. Here's the kicker. Double the memory right now. Best Buy and Amazon. This is kind of a tricky thing. Double the memory for the same price. 200 and I believe 68, is it 258 or 268 gigabytes of internal storage versus the 128. And you don't have an SD card, no memory card. You can't use an SD card because there's no slots. And so you need that extra internal storage. You just go down and it'll automatically show the 128. You can scroll over and select the higher memory, higher internal memory, and it's the same cost. It comes up the same cost. Here is another thing. If you've purchased your phone through a lot of retailers, they will price match it. If you've already purchased the phone from the same company or another company, I know Best Buy will price match other companies, and if their price goes down within 14 days after you purchase it, they will price match the phone. You just call them or use their chat and they'll refund you the difference. For me, I bought the regular S22 for $7.99. It's now $6.99. I was refunded $100 plus taxes, $109 and some change. I also noticed the case went down $10, so I got refunded that. It's like $121, $122. I was refunded because the price went down. Unfortunately, I didn't get the double memory, double the storage. I just got the 128. I mean, I could go and return the phone since I'm in that window. I could return the phone and get the one with the higher memory, but they charge a $45 restocking fee if there's nothing wrong with the phone and you just want to swap it. So I'd have to pay that $45. Probably still worth it if I didn't have to drive 30 minutes there, 30 minutes back with the cost of gas, and then have to reactivate, call, my phone carrier, reactivate the phone, and my carrier charges a fee for that too. I think I can do it online and it wouldn't cost, and then have to download everything and do, I think a lot of things automatically transfer over to the new phone, but it still just seems like a lot of work. So I just contacted them through chat and was refunding my money. Might have lost out on that double the memory, and to be honest with you, I should have chose that in the first place because I really needed it. Because you thinking about it, we don't have an SD card slot on the Galaxy S22. You're stuck with what memory you have. You're stuck with what internal storage you have, basically, is what I should have said. With my last phone, it was a Galaxy S9. I had, I believe, 64 gigabytes of internal storage, and I had an SD card, a big one. My memory would still get full sometimes, but I took a lot of pictures and video, and that's the main thing. I didn't have a lot of apps, but I took a lot of picture and video of my son, and just, I didn't delete a lot of things like I should have, and my memory filled up quicker than I would have liked. So I really wish that I would have gotten the phone with a bigger memory, or bigger storage. I really needed that. So if you can do it and you can go into Amazon, I checked both Amazon and Best Buy. When you scroll down, you pick the color of your phone, then it shows the memory. You can scroll over, and I checked it, choose double the memory, double the storage, and it's the same cost. It doesn't cost anything more. And I think some people will overlook that when they are purchasing their phone. So it's on sale right now. I don't have any kind of referral, anything. I'm just in here letting you guys know that it's on sale. And if you have purchased your phone in the last 14 days. Go on to Best Buy, and if it's through Amazon, you can contact them. And I'm not sure if Amazon will make you return the phone, or they will refund, or they will just refund you. I'm not really sure, but a lot of places they will price match. Best Buy is one of the best with price matching. So, but yes, that's a pretty good deal for these phones. It's great. Another thing I noticed, and if you could use Sprint towers, Sprint works in our area. To me, Sprint, Verizon, AT&T, I've checked them. I've had, at one point or another, I've had Verizon, I've had AT&T, I've had Metro, which works on T-Mobile towers. I've had Cricket that works on AT&T towers. I've had Boost that works on Sprint towers. Boost Mobile has the S22 for $4.99 right now. If you have the cash and want to switch services, this is for new customers that are switching their phone number over. You can get the Galaxy S22 for $499. You would have to most likely pay that unless I'm not sure if they have any kind of like a Shurian payment through their system or not. But like what I did was I went through Best Buy, so I had 0 interest. So that was a good deal for me to not have to pay interest. I could do cash back or no interest, and I did the no interest. So that's the choice I made. I was debating between the 22 Plus. The Ultra was much too big for me. It does have a bigger, you have that zoom capabilities where you can take in some really great, there's a fly in here that's just like, I didn't need the zoom capabilities. I have a better camera for that. I have a DSLR, and it does better zoom than the S22 Ultra could do. It's just a better phone. And having to lug around a big phone when I have these small hands and I have arthritis, it just wasn't very, what do I want to say, conductive to my use. Productive to my use. Okay, anyway, it just wasn't for me. The 22 Plus is a little bit bigger, and it has a little bit of a bigger battery, but you also need a bigger battery when you have a bigger screen. So I'm not sure the battery would be that much better. Maybe get you about an hour more use through the day. But for me, $200 more was not worth it. Now it's on sale. It's only $100 more than the 22, so that's a better deal. So the 22 Plus definitely looks more enticing now than it did. A little bit bigger screen, a little bit bigger battery. Yeah, $100 is more like it. So that sale price is pretty good if you want to consider the Plus. I would have probably considered the Plus now that it's $100 more had I not already ordered the regular 22, which is great for me because I like having a smaller phone. The camera is amazing, and I was reading a lot of reviews that said the 22 and 22 Plus actually had a better main camera for some reason. That the Ultra had which camera was it? One of the cameras, the telephoto, maybe combining the zoom, because you do have that 108 megapixel, and then you have the zoom capabilities, the optical zoom capabilities that you don't have from the 22 and 22 Plus. To me, it does make the Ultra more enticing, but with a case and that big phone, I could not do it. I could not. I could barely handle my S9. I could handle it, but I wouldn't want to go much bigger than that. And that's where the S22 was just like the perfect size for me. And it's still a little bit more than I wanted to pay, but my S9 was, software issues are outdated now. You don't get software updates, security updates. The battery was slowing with age. The phone was still very fast and receptive, but it was just on its last. It wouldn't have lasted that much longer. I'm using it as a backup now. I probably should get another phone to use as a true backup, but right now I'm pretty happy. I like this phone. It's really great. The only complaints that I can say is I wish the battery was a little better. but it sufficed for my needs. It's actually a little bit better than my S9, which battery was slowing. So I'm getting a good 25% more battery than my S9. And I didn't realize my S9 battery had slowed. It probably had slowed a little bit. So I went out all day and was taking photos. My battery didn't seem to do great. This phone charges quick. It supports rapid charge, and this phone charges in an hour flat. 45 minutes to an hour, fully charged. It's great. The camera is amazing. Speakers are louder than my older phone. Yay. There's been 2 or 3 times I've had it for close to 2 weeks, and there's been a couple times I've heard some crackling sounds from the speaker, and that may not be from the speaker, but just what I was listening to, like someone speaking on YouTube. All of a sudden I heard a crackling noise. Maybe that was on that end, not my end, but I'm not really sure. The speakers are louder. They're good. Battery's good. Phone is fast and receptive. Everything's great. As far as it being super innovative, and from my S9, I don't see any cool features, any cool additional features besides what you get from the camera, which is awesome. I'm not saying that there isn't any other features there. There's no headphone jack, so I use wireless earbuds, no SD card. We have wireless charging. I haven't utilized that or any of those types of features. I'm very simple, and really, when it comes to technology, I'm used to what I'm used to, and I've been used to that phone for 3 or 4 years now. It came out 4 years ago, so that's what I'm used to. But I really like the phone, and I just wanted to update you on the sale price. And Amazon and Best Buy, 2 of the best right now. When Amazon went on sale, it was right after that. Best Buy had lowered their price to match Amazon's. So it's on sale now. Get it while you can. I don't think the price will go back up. You never know. If anything, it may drop again in 3-4 more months, a little bit. But yeah, I was glad that I made the price match in time, because 4 more days from now would have been about my 2-week time frame, and I wouldn't have been able to get that price match. So if you've purchased the phone, try to get it price matched. It's really easy through Best Buy. I'm not sure about through other companies, but if all else fails, you can return the phone and then repurchase, but hopefully you won't have to do that. But awesome. So I'm going to let you guys go. I hope this was helpful, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.